Welcome everyone. Good to see everyone here. Hi. I hope that everyone is doing okay. How is everyone's doing? This is a weekend, and this is also the day that I'm really waiting for. Oh, it's about the links. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Sparkle. And also, Perwata, hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see everyone's here. Hi. And also, thank you, Perwata, for the follow. I really appreciate that. Okay, so today I've been waiting for this for a long time because like one time it crossed my mind that I want to talk about anything in esport related thing. So if you guys don't know that my background is actually uh I used to have starting not starting like I used to have to participate in esport world. It's not that big like into I'm like into a big scene like international. But hey, I at least managed to participate in a national level. Oh, that is so cool. Were you any good? Yeah, of course. Thank you for asking me. I'm doing very good. And so today, to be honest, I'm very excited, and at the same time, I'm kinda, I don't know, I'm having an anxiety just a little bit because I'm afraid that this will be a flop or won't be any good stream. But yeah, I will try, guys. I will try. And also, let us just start. Welcome to my stream. I'm your host today, and this is my first time of doing podcasts. So everything maybe looks so rough and a lot of things. And also, since I did not show my face yet, and I don't want to show my friend's face because today I'm inviting two of my friends that both of them are good friends, that they do have their own share of esports experience too. And some of them also my partner in crime back then. And I was thinking, like, yeah, why not just invite both of them and then talking about the esport for today? So yeah, thank you so much for everyone who are coming. Welcome to the stream. We will just change to the window for the stream. And yeah, also before that, since I'm not a VTuber, I'm not a PNG tuber, I don't have the capability of doing that with my device right now. Yeah, I will just do with the GIF. You guys can just call me the GIF tuber. And also thank you, Boo, for shouting out both Tepan and Sparkle. And also, guys, before we start, so sorry if some of you guys just tuning into my stream, and if some of you guys are streamer friend, but so sorry if I did not shout out to you guys on voice. Maybe I will try to shout out to you guys on manually because today is a podcast. I want people who coming to my stream focusing on what the topic is going to be talk about. Okay, so without further ado, let's just start. I will just change the window. Okay, it's not supposed. I am not supposed to show that yet, but yeah. Let me hide that first. Okay, GIFTuber more fans than PNGTuber. Right, Epan, of course. Yeah, okay. So guys, like I said before, I got two friends today that I invite for the today talk. That both of them are deliberately want to come in here too. Like I swear, guys, I'm not pointing gun at these two guys. Okay, rest assured. And yeah, uh, without further ado, I will just call my friend. You guys meet two of my friends here, which is Kay and Lin. Okay, welcome Kay and Lin. You guys can now unmute yourself. We can now start the talk.
Mhm. Hello.
Hello
Hi.
there.
Welcome
Hi.
Kay and welcome Lin. It's good to see you guys here. Thank you so much for
Hello. Thank you.
sparing your time to visit here. Oh my god.
I'm really,
Yeah,
really
thank
happy.
you.
Yeah, no, no, I should be the one who thank you because you guys are in deliberately trying to spare your time to visit here and be my guest for the day. So yeah, I'm your host today, guys. This is Lynn. So I'm using another GIF for my friends here, and this is Kay. All of us are a penguin today. I'm not I'm not a VTuber. Sus indeed. Hi everyone. But yeah, okay. Let me just resize the chat just a little bit so that it won't be in the way on the GIF. Okay, so how is everyone's day? About you,
It's
Kay
very
and
good.
Lynn.
It's very good day.
It's very good. Yes. Yeah.
That's good
Basically,
to know.
it's also
That's good to know. Like before that, before we begin, so sorry if some of us maybe doesn't have a very good English. I myself sometimes I do a very poor English, but yeah, please understand. And also, uh, I have a comment just for today, which is podcast and sound redeem. Because today is a podcast day, I will disable any voice redeem because I don't want any interruption. Like someone will randomly play Deja Vu. No, I don't want that. Okay, okay. Without further ado, now I will do the introduction first. Today, you guys can start to introduce yourself. Who are you guys? That you guys don't need to spell out the complete nickname. Just spell out what I call you guys, like K and Lin. And yeah, you guys can start introduce yourself, like who you are or what is your the start of the history on your esport experience. Please tell me so that people in the chat can know and can can do that. Okay, maybe start from Lin. You can start to introduce yourself first now.
Hey guys, my name is Lin. I'm yes Dota 2 player. Yeah, I've been playing with, if you know RRQ Yabia, he is my one of my ex teammates. Yeah, I'm starting playing when I was playing Dota 1 and then I go to Dota 2. Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
wait.
some.
Sorry to cut in.
Mhm,
Sorry to cut in. Before all that,
mhm.
can you please don't give a very detailed like which team and what because we
Okay,
don't
okay.
want to reveal something. Okay, so
Okay, okay.
let's just share the experience. It's enough. Okay, sorry. Okay,
It
you can
seems to
continue. Okay.
must be mysterious, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. No worries.
Yeah, I'm one of the ex Dota 2 player in Indonesia, and I achieved the first Dota 2 player play against MVP Phoenix. Yeah.
MVP Phoenix. Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, so I'm the first Indonesian player who can play against the other country
Ah, oh my God. I hear that,
in
guys.
Dota 2. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, about UK. If you want to respond, please do like don't be shy. We can just talk anything here, just like we are just like when we are meeting in real life. So it's okay. But yeah, continue, Lynn. Hello, you can continue, Lynn.
Hello.
It's still in your part.
Okay, okay. I think it's the K turn.
No, not yet.
So I'm playing as support, role support, especially for hard support. Yeah, and
Oh,
then and now yeah,
no. Continue. And then,
and then I my last tournament is around 2017 maybe in Surabaya, Indonesia
okay.
especially. Yeah, it is my last tournament I play, and then I go back to my real life until now. Okay, that's all maybe.
Ah, okay. That's interesting. That is only the introduction. We still got a lot. We still got a lot that we can share to you guys. Don't you worry. Okay, so moving on to Kay, you can start to introduce your experience. Like only the beginning part. Okay, we don't want to spoil everything yet because we still got a lot of times.
Okay. So, hello guys, I'm Kay. I was a PUBG mobile player back then. Like it was like the first time PUBG Mobile release. That's the first what is it? Esport game that I play.
Not esport game. I mean, your first experience in esport, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and then,
And then yeah, just uh like I always wanted to be an esport player, but then it's the first time I'm joining esport world, so it's kind of rough.
yeah, like, what do you mean by rough? Like, why?
Oh yeah, I mean it's like, oh yeah, I thought you'd be practicing for 2 hours or 3 hours a day is enough, you know. But then at the first tournament, they interviewed the champion team,
Uh huh.
and then he asked like, "Oh, how many hours did you guys practice in a day?" And then the champion team said like, "Oh yeah, we practice 10 hours a day." I was like, "Bruh, like
But yeah,
like they
that's the
don't have
price.
life there."
Of course, I mean that
Yeah,
is the price that you have to pay if you are really into your esport career. But yeah,
yeah, very
okay,
true, very true.
okay. Is that all? I mean, are you done with the introduction?
Yeah, is that?
Okay,
I think
so
that's if that's
okay,
enough though. If you have more that you want to know, then I will tell you more.
okay. Since like it's my turn. Okay, Parwata said there's so much work and dedication in esport. Yeah, of course, like totally, like so much dedication. Like you have to sacrifice a lot of times, like the time with your maybe with your uh girlfriend or your boyfriend, the time with your family, even maybe like work too, because there is like joining esport requires a huge dedication to that, and it's like you cannot do half-heartedly. But yeah, sometimes I can understand like there are some aspects or reason why some people are deciding to do it half-heartedly. But yeah, it's kind of sad to be honest. Like if I see someone ending their esport career, which is including me, like myself, in the end I have to end my esport career too. But yeah, before we are getting into that, let me just introduce. So my first time experience is that uh actually Kay is the one who are responsible who dragging me into joining the esport, to be honest. like like not gonna lie. Uh at first I do keeps watching and seeing someone stream or like in the YouTube contents, and then I don't I like I never for once or wanting to have a dream like, oh, I want to start to be a pro player. Oh, I want to join the esport team, like that, this and that. No, I don't have that. But then again, I think it's 2018, yeah. Okay, it's 2018, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So 2018 around July or August, I think that is the first step. So, I believe and I remember that Kay here, he got a line group chat, which is a lot of people. I think there are 13 people, right? 13 or 12 people in the chat. So somehow, at that time, it's when PUBG just launched their game. I mean the mobile. They just launched that, and then back then Kay and me, before we talk again, because it's been years since the last time we talked. because mostly when we met and when we talk in the chat online through online, it's basically just because we are joking about we are having the same accent. But yeah, we get into that later. We won't expose that for now. Okay, but yeah, because of that, and then I play PUBG Mobile by myself, and then K is also playing by himself. But then suddenly he said, he have this group of people in the line chat, because he said, these people is playing PUBG quite a lot, and he wants to invite me because maybe we can play together with the people inside the group chat. And then I said, why not? And then turns out, in that line chat group, there is this one person who is actually a manager from one team that she's supposed to be looking for a talent. By talent is that I mean that she is. Oh, thank you, Helinet. Thank you for the follow. Okay, let's continue. So sorry about that. Turns out that person, she's supposed to find a talent for the PUBG, because PUBG is about to be rise up, and then the tournament is going to be held up, and a lot of esport organization are starting to make their own team and looking for talents. And K is the first one who got inspected, like he is being offered. But then K said, "Hey, why don't you also invite my friend here, which is Kale?" And then at that time, like I swear, I can say that I'm totally against that. Like I even say to Kay, like I don't want that because it will be hard and a lot of hassles, especially about my family and things like that. Like you do remember that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I said that, right, because people sometimes people will thought, oh, of course you want it by yourself and this and that, but no, actually I don't have the goal to have an esports life or experience. But yeah, and then Nick Kay said that, yeah, why don't you just try it? I mean, we don't lose anything here, and we just trying to be like entering an esport organization. If we are lucky, maybe we will get hired and things. And then at that time, I said, well, maybe there's nothing wrong if I try to apply. So there's this one day we play, both me and Kay play with this manager for one day. And then at that time, I believe the manager is also doing a little live streaming because she's being told to do that so that the owner of the organization can inspect our play. Of course, at that time, people don't have that high of rank, and also both of us because the game is just started. And yeah, we do quite spectacular, I say, because you do remember that, right? We are stomping a lot of people, like when we just
Yeah,
kill
yeah.
everyone we see. But yeah, in short story, and then the manager said, oh, you both of you guys performance are also not bad, so maybe if you guys really want to make it to jump into the next step or into the next level, we will having I mean, not having. We will making a new team for these brands of PUBG. So in the October, if you guys are really want this, we will see you in 2 months. Yeah, that is the start. Like that is the very first step of my career, and when I'm trying to step into an esports life. Okay, so before we are moving into the next section, let me read the chat first. Okay, Parwata say that both, but most people don't even notice. Wait, am I allowed to ask question? Yes, of course. No detailed question. You know how older generations or people perception in general, they think esport is just a game. What were your family reactions during the beginning of your esport career? Did they support you guys, or did you receive any backlash? Okay, so just like Parwata question, so what happened to you guys? Like, did you guys have a problem around your family, like, or your uh the first step or when you try to enter the esport, how is your family's reaction? How? What about you, Lin and Kay?
Of course, we got a lot of like backlash,
Yeah.
because uh like just for information, like we are coming from an Asian family, and back then, before esport is really a thing in Indonesia, it was like very hard
Uh-huh.
for them. I mean, for the parents to like, oh yeah, esport player is some kind of a job. To have that kind of mindset is very hard
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
for
Agreed,
them.
agreed.
Because I don't know about other country, but Indonesia is actually it's not evolving into thinking like working as an esport or professional player is an actual job, and it's literally like any job. I know that maybe the looks of it is you only play and then you get the money, but the thing is that Indonesia doesn't have the mindset of seeing through all of that with a new classes, because they just think, hey, you just only play, it's waste of time. Indonesia doesn't Indonesia, it's not ready for that time yet. Not until 2021, like Indonesia is starting, like just starting. Imagine how late is that. So Indonesia is just starting to see through, like, oh, esports is an actual thing, esports is an actual job, like we can be we can be profiting from this, but it's kind of late, to be honest. And then Indonesia esport talent is now, to be honest, quite like too much too much competitors, to be honest. Because people who are still young, like around 17 or around 20, they really tried the hardest to achieve to be a professional gamer. Of course, like compared to most of us here today, I mean, like three of us, we are quite old, to be honest. I
Yeah.
mean, I mean to
I'm not
Good
old
in-
here.
I know. I mean, I know that we are not that old, but you know that the esport organization will think like, oh, you are too old already. You guys don't have the best
Maybe
reflex and
we are
things.
too late, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. To
We
be
are
honest,
too late.
yeah. To be honest, the most unfortunate thing is that we are quite late at starting this.
Yeah.
I hope, to be honest, I hope that I can have this experience, or at least much sooner than we got. If
Okay.
like, oh my god, if we have this experience much sooner, let's say like around 6 or 7 years, oh my god, I'm pretty sure that I still continue this esport thing. Like, I'm not here today doing this podcast. I'm not here sitting almost every day streaming, pretty sure, but maybe I will stream, but in a different way, not like this. But yeah, so what about you, Lin?
Uh, for me, my parents also, especially for my mom, backlash me.
Ah,
she
okay.
said, she said me, what you gonna do if you play every day, day by day, and then what about your school? What about your college? How how you become if you play this game day by day again? Okay,
I
and
see.
then
And then
why you spend more money on this game and then you didn't get any money from that like that kid.
I
And then
see.
I'm thinking, mm, okay, yeah, I spend money to play this game on internet cafe maybe, and
Uh-huh.
then or maybe in house. Nah, after that I thinking, uh, okay, maybe I try to play as mini tournament in local Surabaya,
Okay.
and then I meet my friend on my my first internet cafe.
Uh-huh.
He said, "Let's go try to play mini tournament."
Ah, I
Yeah,
see.
back then I play maybe around 1 or 2 years, but yeah, I got nothing. I lose, and
Okay.
and then after that, I realized, okay, let's let's try again. I think 2 year is for practice year,
Uh-huh.
and then I changed my role again. Back then, before I play as support player, I play as mid player, and then go back to carry. Then I chose to play support player because my other teammates need me as support.
Okay.
And then the first thing I play, yeah, it feels the same. I lost again
Okay.
until until maybe half a year. So there's a break road maybe. Then I
Mm.
got win, and then one of internet cafe in Surabaya get me some sponsor to play on there,
Uh-huh.
and then I join. Oh yeah, I can speak about apa? I can spill my that team, but
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm part of that team before.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. Okay, that's it?
and then
Okay.
I tell my parent about, mom, I got money from that. I didn't spend any money from that. And then my first reaction, my mom first reaction, hey, where do you get that money? Are you
Okay.
are you oh, oh no, no, I get, and then I I tell her about the photo I win. I I tell her, okay, let's go eat, mom, dad. And then she said after that, okay, go more play. Go lah, don't come back home. Go play, go tournament like that.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is a
that.
very good start. That is a very good start, to be honest. Like, I to be honest, yeah, I can do the same, but at that time I don't think about that, because the bad habit of mine is that sometimes I'm too focused on myself, because uh around my family I don't share that much of information about myself, because I know that I still think that family is very important, but if if it's touching about a matter of sharing about myself, I don't know, like I don't quite get the feeling to be at ease when I share with my family. So that's why I'm really used to like focusing on myself, because all this time, and like all this time in at the house is just about by myself. I know it's bad, but it is what it is. It is what happened. Okay, so Parwata said true. Do you guys have any regret on starting your esport career too early? Yeah. Like I said before, to be honest, I really hope that I should be starting, not should be, like, I hope that all of us, and pretty sure three of us agreeing that if only we start the esport career way early than what we got. Okay, so Boo here said that, but you are really a good carry despite being known as one of the best support. Exactly. I play with Lin by myself. Like, I play Mobile Legend, and I do play Dota. Like, Lin is really really good, guys. Oh my god, Lin is really good, and he is also
Wow.
my teacher when I'm playing Dota, and he teach me to how to play Invoker. I still remember that day. Oh my god.
Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, Kelken. Thank you, AD. Oh my god.
But yeah, no, I mean, not just Lin and Kay here, that he's also good too. Like, he's my most played duo. Like, whenever I play PUBG or any shooter game, like, he's my most reliable duo. Oh my god, playing with Kay, it's so much fun. Every time we play around shooting games, Like, oh my god, we always laugh at each other. We always laugh at our enemy and things like that. Yeah, K is also not a bad player. I really find very comforting and very trusting when I play with K. That's why we are coming into the same team. Okay, Tepan, I want
But
to
we
ask.
mostly like, but we mostly just trolling around, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, but I know that we are just mostly trolling around. But at least it's working and it's not stupid. Okay, so Teppanyaki said, I want to ask, but is it okay now? Yeah, okay, sure, no worries. Like, I do have a plan for uh Q&A at the end, but yeah, because right now we are in the middle of talking about some other things too before we are moving into the next step. You can just ask anything now, Tepan. Okay, what are you going to ask, Tepan? Let's clutch play again soon, Lin. Boo said that. My cousin is one of the best too. Okay.
Okay,
Then
okay, let's play. Let's play
then I
again
will
later.
okay, sure, of course. Tepan, then I will ask later in Q&A. Okay, sure. We will have a Q&A session at I think at the last part, yeah, because just like usual in any event, usually the Q&A is at the last part, Mike. If you guys don't mind, or maybe you guys want to answer some question for now. No.
Yeah, yeah. Sure.
Okay. But Tepan said that he will just ask later in the Q&A session. Okay, then it will okay,
Okay.
it can wait. Okay, continue that. We done talking about our history on our first step, and then we done doing the introduction. Okay, so now we are moving to the journey. So the journey is that what happened when we are living our esports life, like after we join the organization and things. Yeah, we can talk about that, like maybe how you got entered, not how, I mean after you joined the organization, and then what did they do to you, what did they offer to you, and things like that. We can share about that now. Okay, maybe we can start from Lin, because both me and Kay, because we are in the same team, so we can start a bit later. So we want to know about Lin's experience first. Okay, so you can start to share about now.
Honestly, I want to play again if I get the chance. But
Okay.
yeah, they also asked me to join them, one of them, but not as player, maybe as part of their organization.
Uh-huh.
And then yeah, they offer me, maybe they also offer me to be a coach on their team.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh, to be a
and
coach.
then
Oh my God. Okay, okay.
yeah,
He's that good,
back
guys. He's
before,
that
back
good.
before, back before.
Okay,
But
okay. And then
yeah, I commit to, okay, I want to more focus to my real life
I
and get
see.
some life maybe because yeah, it's hard to practice in 8 hour in a day
Uh-huh.
and yeah, but I miss play with the euphoria when we win, when we play together, when we arguing each other.
Oh my God, I know,
Yeah.
right? Like I always miss that experience. Oh my God. Right, Kay,
Yeah.
right? If you remember, Kay, like, oh my God,
Yeah,
every
yeah,
time we manage to win at the match because we are doing the practice. Oh my God, it's so fun, man. Like that
Yeah.
that
So
moment, that experience, it's really irreplaceable. Like, oh my God. Yeah. That is why one of the reason I really love about this kind of topics, because all of that memories, I know that it's kind of a bittersweet memory, but oh my God, I really love it. I really love it.
bittersweet up and down
Yeah,
moment.
yeah,
Wow,
exactly. Just like any
the best.
normal job and normal experience, like, yeah, exactly the best. Okay, continue.
Ah, and then Yeah, see, but I still had a good connection with one of them until now.
Uh-huh.
But see, yeah, he kept trying to go on, yeah, be part of one of their player maybe. Yeah. But I think no, no, I'm too old right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
maybe
then,
that's all.
oh, that's
Yeah.
all. So
Mhm.
if I remember correctly, you did join quite a lot of organization or team, right? Or maybe I'm
Mhm.
remembering. Okay, so how many organizations or team that you are joining?
Four.
Four in total.
Four. Yeah, total four.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Mhm.
I see. So I think for now that's all because you said that's all.
Uh, yeah, I think that's all. I I'm trying to remembering again. Maybe I will talk to it if I'm remembering.
Okay, okay. So maybe like after this it's me and K part. Maybe if you remember something, you can say after that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So wait, before we are moving on, Tepan said maybe a simple question for now. Does the MVP Phoenix you face consist of the players like QO, Dubu, Febi, March? You can.
Yeah. Also Kin, the first
Ah,
generation of MVP Phoenix.
I see. There you go, Tepan. You got your answer.
Yeah. Night before I play against MVP Phoenix, the MVP Phoenix play against Navy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Navi. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
also a very big team.
Mhm.
Holy shit. I know, right, Tepan? I know, right? I also have the same reaction like you did. It was amazing, man. Okay, I got an interesting question later. Okay, Tepan, sure, no worries. Okay, after
Okay,
that,
go go.
we will
Mhm.
continue. We will continue because right now it's my part and K. So continuing from the 2 months initiation from August to October, it's still at the same year. It's 2018. Okay, so Kay, what do you want to say about that? Because I got a lot of things I want to say about that.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
I don't know where to start, but uh the first thing that I remember that is very exciting for me, and it's like the very, what is it, the best lesson that I got about how esport world really is that
Ah, yes.
Ah,
uh
yeah,
That
yeah,
part
the
yeah.
is
first day
spicy. Okay, okay, okay.
the first day of grand final PUBG Mobile in Jakarta. Okay,
Yeah,
like like our team got rank 7, like at the at
seven or
the at
nine.
the
I
end of the
remember,
first
if I
day.
remember
Yeah,
correct, if I remember correctly, it's either 7 or 9.
yeah, it's top 10
Yeah,
out
yeah.
of like 16 or maybe 20 teams.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
we
yeah.
got like top 10
True,
at the
true,
end
true.
of the first day,
Uh-huh.
and we be like thinking like, hey, if we can keep this good score, maybe we can get like top 5 tomorrow, you know, or maybe like at least top 3, right?
Yeah.
And then we like, yeah, 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 sure, very true. But then uh that's not happening. Because like, you know, a lot of people be very nervous about the second day, and then they be like reviewing the gameplay, reviewing other teams strategy and stuff,
Yeah.
and then we end up like not having enough sleep, not having enough rest, and then the next day we are like, ah, day, what a tiring day, and we are not having a good sleep, you know.
Yeah, we don't have enough sleep indeed, yeah.
And
And
then
then
after the first game, at the second day,
uh-huh.
everyone snapped, like, you know,
Include
and
me.
that's where and that's where all the team, I mean, and that's where our team like tilting so hard, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, so true.
like
That
always too soon, always die early. Like I don't know just what happened. From that moment, it's like very toxic, very tilting. I was like, bro, this is like you're not helping. Okay, whatever advice you are giving to us is not helping.
yeah,
Like
including
everyone
me.
screaming, everyone like blaming each other. Like, bro, calm down. You're not helping. But then, you know, just the atmosphere is just very toxic. It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
You know, I was
that
like,
is one.
this is the esport reality check is here.
Yeah,
This
so
is
so
it.
true. Like that is one of the most prominent thing about the esports life, that you are going to have to go through a very toxic I'm not maybe you can say this, maybe you can say like having a toxic relationship, but you're going to have to go through a very toxic society, because I know that not all games are having a toxic society, but the most toxic experience you got, mostly it's coming from your own team. I'm pretty sure. Like I myself, to be honest, I'm at fault. That I do remember I do flame K back then at our very first tournament. Oh my god, I'm so freaking rude at that day. So yeah, because before we get into that, let me just fill the gap on the story, since me and Kay are having the same team. So after the August initiation, and then we are coming to October. Actually, after I'm having a lot of discussion with friends, and then I even invite Kay to my in real life friend, when when he did not know any single one of them. Like I gather all of them at the same time at a restaurant. So I was talking like, what is your opinion, what about you guys, because this is quite important. I'm having a lot of like anxiety, a lot of questioning myself. Will I do this? Do I want this or this and that? Like, oh my god, I'm so desperate to know which direction I will choose. So I'm kinda having a hard time back then. And yeah, like I said, I invite Kay and some of my in real life friend. I gather all of them. And then I do remember that Kay are having a hard time to keep up because he doesn't know everyone. Maybe he know one or two. I believe it's only one, right? You
Yeah, yeah.
only, yeah, one person. And then yeah, at there I'm talking to my friends, like really opening to them, and then telling them what happened, what did I got, what offer I got from an organization, because I'm not really thinking that I'm that good. I'm not that enough because I only play regularly for fun. But then somehow I got invited and then offered to join the esport or organization team. And then like most of them, including Kay, he said that like, why not? Why are you hesitating too much? Because at this time around, you're not even losing anything. Like you got nothing to lose. Even if you are joining and then after that it's not working that good, what are you gonna lose? Like you did not lose anything. So I think, well, maybe some of you guys are true. And then with that, I will just register myself that I want to join the organization. So in the October 2018, both me and Kay have to go through a flight to Jakarta, because the base of the organization is at the other city, because we live in Surabaya and the headquarter of the organization is at Jakarta. It's literally 1 hour, right? 1 hour away, right? From if you
Yeah,
are using,
yeah.
yeah, it's 1 hour away if you are using a plane.
My plane.
Yeah, by plane, it's 1 hour away. And then as soon as we arrive there, I believe we have a schedule at night, right? Because I,
Yeah,
I do remember we arrive at the headquarters. It's really late. I believe it's around 12 p.m. or 1 a.m. in the morning, right? I think.
yeah. I do.
Yeah, I think we have a flight schedule around 10 or 11.
I
Maybe
think it's
yeah.
around 10. Yeah,
Yeah,
around
around
10.
around 10, around 10 or 11. And then we arrived at Jakarta. We got picked up by the manager. And then we have to eat first, and then introduction first to the other two member, because the other two member is actually uh one of them is
From
from
Jakarta.
Jakarta and one of them is also from Surabaya before our team is finalized the second time. So yeah, our team is
Oh
being
yeah, right,
finalized
right.
twice. At the first time, so there are three player that is from Surabaya, the same city with me and Kay, and also Lin is also from Surabaya. So after we arrive, we talk about the team, and then we doing the introduction. We try to play one match if to see how our team works will work. And then after that, we need to move into the headquarters. It's quite far from the airport, yeah. I think
Yeah,
1 hour to, right, around, yeah, 1 hour until we arrive to the headquarters. So we arrive at 12 p.m. and then a lot of things that we need to take care of first. So after we arrive, we have to do another introduction to the organization. At that time, the building is not that big, so that building is only consists of a player from uh another category, yeah, because inside the building there are a player at within the same organization, but they are a player of Mobile Legend Pro, and they are quite success at that time, quite success, and they are really, like how they move and how they operate for this team. It's really working like a wonder. Like it's so good. They are really at a stable condition, even when actually the team is quite crumbling apart because the members doesn't like each other. Like some of them are in a clash, like some of them are really a bully, but at the time we don't know about that. After we do the introduction, and then we did not met the actual owner yet, but we do met the high up, right? I mean the boss of our manager. Yeah, at that time I believe it's Justin, right? It's Justin.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's Justin. And then after that, we have to do another play, like so that we need to show our skill and our teamwork as a team at first. After that, uh they handing out a paperwork. Of course there will be a paperwork, but on the time we are going to be hired under an intern, not like a full-time job yet. So we are not fully hired yet, but we need to work as an intern yet. I believe it's 1 month. 1 month first, yeah, right? 1 month, one
yeah,
month of intern, but we do get paid, to be honest. Even if the paid it's not that big, but at least it's not a bad thing because we just joined the organization, and then we got paid as soon as after we joined the organization and working as intern. At the time, yeah, we looking through the paperwork and things, and as soon as we done with that, we need to do a photo session immediately. And that is around almost 2 a.m., right? Because the paperwork and then try out for the match is taking a lot of times, to be honest. And then after we sign the paperwork, we do the photo session. So we need to pose as a team because they need to announce that they have a new team for a new division, which is for PUBG division. But yeah, after we done all that, uh, and then at least we got a break, right? We thought that both of us finally getting a break and can have a rest for the day. But no, psychs, no, we did not get a break yet. You know why? You know why, guys? I mean, in the chat, did you guys know? Some of you guys know why? I will wait for some of you guys. Have a guess. Have a guess. This is going to be interesting because this is going to be interesting. You guys need a break? No, not that.
No, no,
Nope,
it's
not
okay.
that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Another match? No, Tapan, no. So yeah, welcome to the stream, Neon 9. Like, so no, all of you guys are wrong. Okay, let me just answer that. So actually, we did not have rest because they announced, freaking announced. Imagine tomorrow you guys will enter a tournament. Imagine that. Oh my god. No, not changing city. No. Like immediately as soon as the team is established and then they post the newest division of team. Okay. So now announcement. You guys tomorrow is going to attend a tournament. Yes, Neo 9, we are going to move into a tournament arc. Yes, let's go. So yeah, uh as soon after that they announced that we are going to have a tournament tomorrow. Imagine how tired you are after the trip and then after all of that. And then you have to prepare your mentality that tomorrow you are going to enter a tournament. Imagine imagine how scary is that? I mean, we just arrive and then we don't have any experience on any tournament. But then as soon as after that, uh, we get to we get to our place to sleep. I think around 3 a.m. Yeah, because a lot of things, and then we need to move again between place. Because in Jakarta, if you need to move around places, it's so far from each other. Oh my god. Man, the stress and anxiety will pile up. Exactly. And that is what happened to all of us, like four of us. You remember that, Kay?
Man, even the worst part, that is not the worst part yet. The
I-
worst part is we didn't even sleep like in a hotel or in somewhere like in a proper bed. Okay.
yeah.
So our teammate, okay, offer us to come to his place and sleep there together, like like as a team, like. And then I'd be like, oh, okay, cool, sure, we can play some game, and then we can talk about preparation for tomorrow or something like that, right?
Uh-huh.
But then, like, when we arrived at his place, it was a freaking salon. Okay. And then we are sleeping, like, what is it, in the back room, and we are sleeping on the barber chair. Like, I just cannot, bro. I'm just too tired. I can sleep like wherever you put me, I will sleep. Okay.
Yeah. And also, don't forget, man, they just started to hire a hotel room when the day we are arrived, not when before we arrive. So, like before we stay at our friend's place, our friend, which means one of the member of our team, which become our captain, that we will talk about it later. So, before all that, they hire a hotel. I'm not I'm not gonna ranting a lot, but actually it's not proper because remember, they only hire one room for three of us and we have to sleep at the same bed. Three of us. Do you remember that, Kate? Don't you forget about that.
Yeah. Like it was like twin bed, so I was like, bro, we are three people here, and the
Yeah.
bed is only like only two.
Yeah,
So we
exactly.
are like pushing those two beds together, and then whoever sleep in the middle is like,
I'm in the middle, and both of these guys are so big. Oh my god.
My God.
Yeah, and I do remember that because of the day it's so hectic and we did not get enough sleep. Oh my god. I lost my towel. I left my towel in the hotel. I forgot about that, man. And it is one of my favorite towel. Oh my god, that's so sad. But Kale did not sing in the middle. Thankfully no. Thankfully no. Good thing that both of these guys who are sleeping beside me, they are not the type of person who are active when they are sleeping. Okay, Kale, I need to sleep now. Okay, Sparkle, thank you so much for visiting and staying. Really, really appreciate that. Okay, not enough wake. Shh, don't expose me. But yeah, thank you, Sparkle, for joining. Oh my god, it's so much fun seeing a lot of people are joining in the stream. Okay, before we are moving into the tournament arc, let's see the chat here. Boo asking here that what is the biggest hindrance in playing pro? And then let's see. Before we answer that, let's see if there is another question. Okay, I think there's no other question for now. Okay, so what is the biggest hindrance for all of you guys in playing pro? Or maybe we can save that at the Q&A session later. Maybe if you don't mind, Boo, I will just save your question for now, and I will answer. We will answer that later on the Q&A part because Tepan also said the same thing because he is going to ask a question. Maybe if you guys don't mind, we will just put that question in the Q&A session. Guys, answer me, guys. I'm asking you guys.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, how about you guys?
For me, uh, when when we play,
No, no. I mean, I'm asking.
especially
No, no. I mean, I'm asking. Are we going to answer this, or are we going to just put it into the Q&A
ah,
bucket list of question, and then we are going to answer that later? Okay, maybe we will just put it at the Q&A section later. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, okay. So this is now that we are entering the tournament arc. So, like usual, we will just start from you, Lin, because me and Kay is talking a lot already. So we will just hear about your experience in the tournament, and then in the meantime, I will write down Tepan's question because he said that answer this on Q&A. Okay. Also, Tepan, we will see you again later when you manage to get back here. But yeah, thank you so much for staying and good luck with your work. But yeah, if you're still here till later, maybe you get the time to the Q&A. But yeah, okay, cause continue from you, Lin. You can continue on the tournament experience.
yeah. Um, First start I play on the first tournament in Dota 1, maybe around 2009.
Uh huh.
Yeah. Uh, I didn't play on any organization before, but
Mm-hmm.
after 20 and 21 maybe, 20 and 10, I go to local organization. It's it's on. Hey, I can't speak about the organization, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I play on the first organization who supporting me as sponsorship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then yeah, it's the first 2 year I lost all of my tournament, and then
Oh.
we got kicked out, all of us kicked out, and then we rework about the group again, and then
Mm-hmm.
we asking for the other organization. It's on East Java.
Uh huh.
It's the second organization I play with them,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that. I play at around 20 and 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one I play as Dota 2 player before.
Uh-huh. And then
Then I I start to play as support player
mm-hmm.
and wait.
Okay, okay, sure, no worries. Take your time. Take it easy. Mm-mm-mm. Okay,
Sorry. Yeah.
no worries, no worries. Okay.
Mm, nah, the biggest tournament I have a I had a tournament I left. I didn't go there in Jakarta
Mm-hmm.
because one of our player can go there, and then we give our slot to the others organization player.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they are one of biggest team in Indonesia.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, and then yeah, they win the tournament and they take the prize, and then they asking to me, hey, this is your slot, you give it to us. I want to give some of the prize pool to
Mm-hmm.
you. They said like that, but
Okay.
yeah, we didn't get that because no, it's all your because we didn't play, but we have the internal conflict.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then we go to we try to play GDL before and MPGL,
Mm-hmm. And
yeah,
then
and then yeah, my mom didn't get me to don't go out, just as your promise, go finish your college lah. They said kid, they said like that.
okay. Okay, and then
Okay, and then I told to my mom, okay mom, I will keep my promise until I graduate. Yeah. Now after that, the last tournament I play is one of the biggest mall in Surabaya,
uh-huh.
and I commit to my mom. Mom, this one maybe will be the last my last
Uh-huh.
tournament in Dota 2, and I didn't play again after this. This is my last. Just let me go in there. And
Ah,
she said, yeah, go for it. He said, but if uh, she also said to me, if you want to play again, just
uh-huh.
play it. It's okay. After you graduate, you can do whatever you want. She said like that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
maybe that's all. Maybe.
I see. Okay. Okay, so that's all about the tournament. Maybe you have another story about another tournament.
I had, but I can't spell out about the details.
I mean, if the details
Mm,
about other team, it's fine as long as not about yourself. So maybe you can just work around your word, not talking about the details about yourself.
ah,
Yeah,
maybe that.
you can share another
Mhm,
team. That is totally fine. Just not about yourself.
mhm. Ah, it's too risky maybe because the details about the team maybe other Indonesian viewer know this.
Ah, okay, 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 okay. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe just the experience. Like you don't need to tell about the game. Maybe just the experience,
Mhm.
like how what happened to you or what did you experience when that time. Around that is also fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's so much fun back there.
I do remember. Okay, guys, I do remember that there is this one story. It's quite infamous story about Lin's tournament. Oh my god, guys. You guys may be hearing Lin talking like this that he is a soft and this. No, guys, Lin is actually a very toxic.
Oh my god, no, no. It's only in it's only in tournament.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, guys, Len is the type of person who make a persona when he play a tournament that he is doing the toxic part only to reach the goal to make the enemy player is tilted. Like sometimes that works to be honest. Like I do learn from Lin too. To be honest, like I do the same. I do the same tactic like him sometimes when I play the game. So let's say if I play Wild Rift, if you guys don't know, Wild Rift is League of Legend mobile version. So if I manage to outsmart the enemy and then manage to win quite having an advantage in the match, I will try to like bait them, like type in all with question mark, and then or maybe like whoa yeah, like something like that. I never deliberately and literally saying oh you are trash. No, I never say I never do that, and I do not condone that kind of things. But yeah, I do bait people just so to make that they are going to focusing it on me and then they are going to waste or dump their skill on me. With that I can work around my team and then my team can do the follow up to win the fight just because the enemy is so tilted on trying to kill me and using all of their skill. That is one of the tactic and that is legit. And I learned that from Lin because oh my god, like I said, you guys don't know about the infamous story about Lin, and back then he told me this. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's so funny to doing this.
Yeah, so like there's this one time he got a tournament. I think it's in school, right? I'm pretty sure you know what I'm going to tell about the chat here. So there's this one tournament. So it's being held on the school because back then I don't remember what is the event, but I'm pretty sure it's on a school. So
Ah, yeah.
he need to fight a team from the school, right? From the school or from another team outside the school.
I think yeah. I
Team
think
from the
outside
school,
the
right?
school.
Oh, outside the school.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe it's on the school. Maybe.
Okay, so like he needs to fight this team, right? And then they are being separated into two floors. So let's say like
Ah,
Lin teams is on the second floor and the enemy team is on the first floor. So what his team did and Lin did is that when they kill someone, they literally came down, opening the door, and then trash talking in front of the person. And then they go back to the seat and play again.
yeah.
Oh my god, imagine that.
after the after I wiped out the, I pull out my keyboard and mouse and give them. Hey, try to kill me lah. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that is so toxic, but oh my god, it's so it's chef kiss. I mean, oh my god, that is so fun to hear. Like I never know someone who literally have a tournament and then they come into the enemy's room and then doing the toxic thing and then going back. And then he even said that, oh my god, I'm afraid that if we are going to getting back home, we will be getting punched by by these people.
Yeah, because they wait me in front of door and call me. Hey, go out lah. Come here. Go out. Go out. I'm afraid they will punch me together.
Exactly. So like Lin said that his team said, well, the most important thing is that we do get money, but what at what cost? Are we getting punched in the face? Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Continue to your other experience for tournament.
Yeah. After that, after they call me go out, I go out then, and then they ask me to. okay, take some photos with me, with us. They
Ah.
said like that. Luckily I didn't get that punch.
Yeah, good thing that they are deciding to take a photo instead of punching them. That
Yeah.
is a good equivalence exchange. Yeah, exactly. Like that is a
Mm.
good equivalence of exchange. That is good.
Mm.
Okay, so that's it. I mean, are you done about your tournament experience, or you still got some experience? I mean,
Uh,
you can share just
I
anything
think
you
I
want.
get. Mm, I think I get that other one.
Mm-hmm.
I go to Philippine Fever
Uh-huh.
for the tournament of MPGL Mineski Pro Gaming Leagues,
Ah.
but I lost to Mineski on the quarter final.
I see, I see, I see.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay.
And ah, after the TI one, maybe
Uh-huh.
the Dota 2 release the film about free to play,
Oh,
including
oh,
Dandy
oh my God, the
from
free to
Nightwing.
play. Yeah, yeah, free to play movie. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that. Okay, okay. And that,
Mm. That's why from Singapore,
uh-huh.
and then the other one, oh, Fear from the Evil Genius.
Fear.
Yeah,
Oh, oh,
before
fear. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, before that I play against It's why before the film was released, and he said to me, "Hey, you are the good visits player." He said like
Ah.
that.
I see.
Hmm. I feel so honored by noticing by pro player It's why.
Yeah, oh my God. That is one hell of experience. Like, oh my God, like none of us can get to that experience, to be honest. Okay then, maybe that's enough for now because
Yeah, maybe that's all.
I feel bad for Kay that he is sitting on the background for too long already. I'm afraid that he might be getting
No, no, no,
sleepy.
no, no, no. It's fine. It's fine. It's just who I am. Like observing and listening to people talking about random stuff.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so maybe we can continue on the part of our tournament arc then, maybe our own tournament arc. Okay, maybe you start from you maybe. Okay. If you remember some things or some part of our tournament experience, you can start from that.
I think I already shared about my tournament experience before,
Uh-huh.
so I don't know what else to share now.
What? I mean, like, just tell what happened on our very first tournament. Like, starting from that, I'm pretty sure you remember a lot of things. Like, I don't want to be the only one who talk a lot or to be the one who are really dominant on the only one dominant on today because you are our guest today in the stream. Of course, you have to talk about it too, not just about me or Lynn.
So I think it's uh inside one of mall in Jakarta,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we are like gathered there and having our first tournament.
Uh-huh.
Like we are playing on our own equipment,
Yeah.
like using earphone and stuff. Like it's not even headphone, it's earphone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's earphone, not
And then
headphone.
yeah, and then like we are looking at the other team, like they have headphones and stuff. Like we are like, man, I don't know if it's just us or it's just our team is not wanting to support us on the
Yeah, yeah,
equipment.
yeah. Yeah,
And I
that,
was like, bro, I don't know. And then after that tournament, they said they cannot support us on equipment, so we have to what is it? We have to go. buy our own equipment until they feel like we are worth it to invest some on us, and
Yeah.
then we are like, yeah, sure, okay, we'll get our own equipment then,
Uh,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that. Yeah, yeah. Like they really tried. They really said and make us try to get your own equipment. We are not gonna provide you that.
Yeah, very true.
And then
And then yeah, that's just the start of our first tournament. And then the first, and oh yeah, okay, I remember our second tournament. Okay, it's like uh qualifying tournament, right?
yeah, it's qualifier. Yeah, yeah. Like the first ever
I think it's
tournament we got it.
qualifying tournament in Surabaya.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's qualifier. But maybe we are not getting into that yet. Maybe if you remember like the very shitty mall connection, like our very first one. I mean
Oh
the
yeah, yeah,
first
yeah.
day, yeah, yeah. Maybe you can start from
The,
that.
okay, so we don't have connection. Okay, internet connection in the mall is just very bad. And then
Yeah.
uh the other team have like, internet hotspot provided by their team, but we are not, you know so we are
Uh-huh.
trying to do our best to have a good connection,
Uh-huh.
like either restarting the phone, restarting the internet connection, or everything. We tried everything, okay,
Uh-huh.
but then like the ping is getting spiking like randomly. Like we
Yeah,
are
oh my.
playing not in 60 ping stable. Like we were playing like at 100 ping, I guess.
No,
I guess it's around
not even 100.
100
It's even
pings.
more, man. Like up to 1
Yeah,
kms.
up to 999 ping. Like one time we are like, doing opening a door or loot something, and then like, what are you doing? Why are you just standing there? And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
we
yeah.
check at our ping, like, bro, it's red. It said 999 pings. I was like, man.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, I do remember that. Oh my god, it's a very, very scuffed tournament, and that is our very first tournament, and we have to go through all of that shit
Yeah,
too.
even Kyle was like rage quitting and like, bro, I cannot play like this. And then he's like, close the apps, and then, you know, like not playing. I was like, bro, you cannot do that. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, imagine how bad is
It's
that,
just too
man?
stressful that.
Yeah, yeah. It's so stressful, man. Like, oh my god, I cannot imagine why like they choose a venue which is very bad. I mean, that venue it's so bad, man. My god, like why? But yeah, so uh continuing the lag. Yes, exactly, Neon9. Like the lag. So we are participating a tournament that we have a lot of lagging moments. Like to the point we have to restart the game and then disconnected from the tournament, and like our character have to be like you cannot do anything, and our character is just standing there waiting to be shot at by the enemy and died, and a lot of things around that. But there are two there are two or three teams that can play without any disturbance at all, like they don't have any lag, and I don't know what they did or how they do that. But yeah, they don't have any lag at all. But doesn't mean that they are bad. They are really good. It's just that we are at a very big disadvantage because we don't have any experience with the game tournament, and then we got a big lagging too. Oh my god, it's so much stress, man. It's so stressful, to be honest. But yeah, and then continuing from our resting time, the one that I mentioned before, that we got a rest time at the very late. I think, yeah, it's 3 a.m., right? 3 a.m. and things around that. And then I believe that the tournament is starting at 8 a.m., right? 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. So we only got a few time to sleep, right? If I remember, because we need to settle on a lot of things before we sleep. Like I remember, and then after that, we need to wake up. We need to uh take care of ourselves, like taking a bath and then eating breakfast, and then we are waiting for to be picked up. We have to go to through place again because we have to go back to the headquarters because we have to turn in and things around that. And then when we arrive at the venue, they held the tournament event on the mall, which is very good. I mean, from the look, it's good. Like, it's so good. And then, but the problem is that I don't know what happened. But the venue connection, it's so shit. We cannot play. So, but also another problem is that actually our captain, it's he is kinda. Oh, wait. Not yet. Yeah, not yet. So the venue, it's at the mall. They have around like purplish theme, I believe. And at the time, it's a big event for a lot of games. So there is a tournament for Dota, there is a tournament for Tekken, there's a tournament for, yeah, quite a lot of variations of games. It's the very first day, not the second day. Okay, because the second day is worse than the first day. If you remember. So, uh, at the venue, there are a lot of podium or stage for other game, right? But what makes it worse is that our first tournament, we don't have a proper seat. Like, uh, there are around 15 or 16 teams that need to participate on the tournament, but we don't have a proper place to sit. So what we can do is that all of that 16 teams have to sit around all of them. Like, yeah, we are very near to each other team, and it's on the floor. Imagine, it's on the floor. There is not a single chair that we can sit at, and we have to wait around 1 hour before the event started. Like, it's so goddamn bad, and it's so goddamn cursed at that day. Oh my god. I know that the venue and the event literally giving us a new phone card so that we can access their connection because they believe that their connection maybe work better than our connection because they're really strengthening the connection for their own provider because the event, it's actually sponsored by one provider, right? Okay. Is it Axis or something? I forgot. Okay, you there, boy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh my god, don't be so silent suddenly, man. Oh my god, please. But yeah, so uh they uh they provide a new phone card, and it's not working properly, to be honest. And then, yeah, we need to wait 1 hour. We need to wait on a floor. Yeah, things like that. It's so bad. Oh my god. Remembering that, I'm quite triggered. What else? What else that what else that you can remember on that day?
I think like it was the first time Indonesia having like an esport tournament like so big. Yeah.
Yeah, it is very big, but the place is not really that proper, to be honest. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I know that they are. I know that they want the venue to be focused on the game that is big, because that time PUBG is not that big yet, at least for the mobile version. I know that their main focus is not that, but at least give us a more proper way to sit at least. But yeah, we don't have that.
yeah.
So we sit on a very hard floor. And then when you speak to your team about tactic or like about a plan, it's not working that good because other team that nearing your team we can't hear you properly. Or sometimes if you are planning, oh, but I can turn up my volume to the max so I cannot hear anything. Yes, you can, but how will you talk to your team? How can your team hear what you say? How? Of course, you need to scream. I remember that uh me, Kay, our captain, oh my god, we have to like screaming at each other. No, shoot this guy. This guy is not 1 feet away, 30 miles away, and things like that. Oh my god, we have to shout things like that. It's so bad, man. And then not to mention, because a lot of game that is being held at tournament too, especially Dota. Remember, imagine that this is a team game. You need to know what your team told you about any information. But then on the background, triple kill, double kill, run base, godlike. Imagine that happen, like all of that shit, and then adding to the lags to that happen at the tournament. Imagine how bad our day is. And also, don't forget that the anxiety and the stress after joining the team. Yeah, it's literally not a good way to start our career on the esport day. It's so bad, to be honest. I know that actually it's fun because we get to play and we get to compete with other team, but other than that, it's not really enjoyable because all of the bad things. Like imagine if you are waiting for a team and then you want to make a careful decision, and then on the background, invoker. That's so
Yeah.
funny, man.
Yeah, it's just so hard to communicate with our own team. Like we cannot use microphone because it will be like uh what is it?
What is it?
Mm, like we are having a loop. What is it? What is it called? Yeah,
Like what?
the
Having.
background sound is like the same and it's keep looping. You know,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
everybody's mic is open. You know,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
we heard all the same stuff all over again.
yeah.
Like
Exactly,
so hard.
exactly. Is the
No
venue is
feedback
not
to
meant?
back.
Yeah, a lot of feedbacks too. So true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is the
Like
venue
so
not
bad.
meant
The
for a big
feedback is
event,
so bad.
or was it really bad handling at the planning area? To be honest, it's both. They do plan for a big event, but actually the venue is not prepared. I guess like they cannot provide a lot of things. I think that's why they were very unprepared since it was probably their first time handling such event. Maybe that is the case too. Even when the fact that the one that's sponsoring it's quite a big company. I mean for for a phone card provider, it's quite big, and it's like they are not that poor, or they do have a lot of profits, but sometimes the event organizer are just bad. But yeah, maybe they have a vision or a goal that putting a lot of game tournament into one place and thinking like, oh, maybe this is a good idea. But no, it's not a good idea. If you really want to make a lot of game tournaments, at least make them into a separate days, or at least please let every game have their own stage, even if it means that you need to use the stage like for a rotation. At least try to manage that, not like you have a tournament for every game in one place at the same time, but the main focus is only one game with a very big speaker. That's so bad, man. It's really tilting. And of course, like that affecting our performance. And then, you know, also we met a very professional team too, because that team have an experience in this kind of things for like 4 years. Of course, it's going to be hard for us. And we also don't know about any other player. We don't know how they play usually. A lot of disadvantage. Like imagine if you are in the middle of trying to hear a footsteps, and then there is a sound on the in the background. Swing, 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 like the Dota attacking a creep. That is so funny, man.
Yeah.
I can imagine the bystanders look when they walk by the event while you guys shout. Exactly. And also, don't forget that we are sitting on the floor. It's so unprofessional. It looks so ugly. But yeah, after that, that is the first day, which is, to be honest, it's bad already. And then as soon as we got back to our place, not there yet. There's not a break yet. Not a break yet. You know what they did? Another announcement. Tomorrow, you guys are going to participate a tournament because we want you guys to enter the qualifier. Yes, I know that this is unprepared, but yeah, we want to have a slot in the qualifier. So you guys tomorrow is going to have entering a tournament which is more professional level. So yeah, prepare your skill and that all shits. Imagine, man, like what the fuck. Oh my god. Remember what I just said? It's happening around the first and the second day of our joining the organization. Imagine how bad they handling their team. It's so bad because we are not the golden kid, because the golden kid is the Mobile Legend division, because they success already. They provide a lot of money already. But the bad thing is that they want a success. They want a success result without even wanting to have what can I say, like a risk. Yeah, like they want to have a good result without having a little risk. So it's like I can say we are like an expendable to the organization. If you remember, K, like we are just like an expendable, right? If we are going
Yeah.
to go out, yeah, you can just go out. I can just replace you with anyone. It's so bad, man. Oh my god, I hate that. Like there is no there is little, so little how to say, like uh gratification. Not always like, yeah, like the score experience is not a good thing. Okay, so we will just try to move to a bit faster pace, because my guest is also needing their own time too. Okay, so we are going to continue that. We can just jump into what what can we provide to the people who are wanting or considering to enter to the esport. What will I mean, if someone going to ask, oh, I want to enter esport, what will you do? What will you say about you guys?
Yeah.
So how?
Mm,
Okay, maybe I'll start first.
Yeah, you can go
For
first.
anyone who want to start esport career, or just having the thoughts to join esport world, just prepare your mentality,
yeah, agreed.
because esport world is just very toxic, and everyone wanting to have the spotlight. They will just blame you, and then curse at you if you just perform
Yeah,
poorly from just one game.
Yeah, so true.
especially for the offline event, maybe because the
Yeah, yeah.
offline event is more hell than online event.
I see. Yeah, that is so true. And what about you, Mike? Like if someone asks you that, what will you say?
Yeah. Sorry.
If someone asks you about, oh, I want to enter an esport, and what will you
Ah,
like? Yeah.
I think this all prepare about the mentality first, about the yeah this they need to be more stable in mentality because anytime the enemy can interfere with our gameplay and our focus to play,
Uh huh.
so they need to calm their mind first
Uh huh.
and achieve the
Yeah.
self
Yeah.
freedom first maybe
Uh huh.
before
Okay.
they enter the pro player selection.
Okay. Is that all
Mhm.
that you guys
Yeah, it's
will
that
say?
all.
Okay. So before that, because my guest said that they want to take a rest, so maybe we can just jump straight into the Q&A for now. So after that, I will continue all the rest of the stream by myself. So we will just jump onto the Q&As, but we make it into a bit faster pace. Okay, so the question that I gathered, what is the hindrance in playing pro?
What? What?
The
What's the what?
hindrance, yeah, what is the hindrance
Oh,
in playing pro to you guys?
For me, it's mentality because everyone can taunting about that to us.
Uh-huh.
Hmm, it's the hardest pass. It's the hardest part in playing as pro player.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm,
So what about you, Kay?
I think the biggest hindrance in uh team play like that is attitude, maybe
That's it. Okay.
Ah,
because like it's okay if you're giving like some kind of advice or like, oh yeah, you play poorly at that or at this, you could do better, but then it's fine with that. But then if you say it in a toxic way,
Uh-huh.
it's not really helpful. It's just gonna make your teammate tilting, and then it will affect your own gameplay because it's your own team and it's a team play.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay, then
I
maybe
think that's the biggest hindrance there.
okay. That's a good answer, and maybe that's enough for now because I want to send both of you guys to rest because you guys need the time too. Okay, we will just moving on to the next question. Okay, so to Lin, someone
yeah.
asked, how does it feel versus MVP? Because MVP Phoenix are trying to get back at their feet, like Dubu also does the same thing. So, does that affect your motivation to getting back to the pro scene?
Yeah, I get the motivation. Okay, I need a tomorrow. I face them and I will win this. But luckily, I didn't win this.
Okay.
Yeah, but even if I lost, I feel proud of myself because wow, I play against the pro player around the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is only a one-time experience. Okay
Mm.
then.
Oh, and
Moving on. Oh,
no no no. Okay okay okay.
no, no, no. Okay. Just little
ah
detail. It's okay. Okay, and then.
and I also proud because back there when I play against the MVP Phoenix, my team get on the one of betting website maybe. Yeah,
Uh, okay. I get.
and everyone after that, I got a mini tournament in Surabaya. No, not mini, maybe in East Java.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got noticed by them. Wow, this team last night after play against MVP Phoenix, they
Ah.
complain about us.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay then. Uh. Okay. With that, maybe I will just pause the other question for later because since both of you guys need to go. Like I know that I'm keeping you guys in prison here. I'm sorry, but yeah.
No,
With that,
no, no.
thank you so much to all of you guys, both you, Lin and Kay, for sparing your time to talk here. It's been a lot of fun, and I hope that maybe in the future, like maybe if you guys got more time or maybe willing to do another one of these, maybe we can do that, but that depends on the topic too. But yeah, thank you so much to both of you guys. So maybe I will just send you guys back because you guys need your own time too. So everyone in the chat, say thank you to both to Lin and Kay because both of them are sharing a lot of experience too. But after that, I will continue by my own for the rest of this for the rest of the stream. So yeah, say bye bye to both of you, both Kay and Lin. So bye bye both Kay and Lin. Bye.
Bye.
Till next
Thank
time.
you, Kel, for
Thank you,
inviting us.
Kel.
Thank you. Until next time,
Thank
Thank
you,
man.
thank
you
Till
and
you,
next
good
time.
luck.
guys.
Thank you. See ya. Good night.
See you. Good night.
Okay, so I will just continue for the rest of the stream by myself now. Okay. Parwata, thank you, Len and Kay. Thank you so much. K9 forever. Okay. Okay, so guys, I will just continue the rest of the stream by myself. So before that, I will take a little break for me. I mean, I need to drink and all things. But after that, I will go back and I will tell another story, like a more detailed story, because I like sharing. I like sharing these things to all of the people, and I will never stop or I will never forget about this experience. But yeah, again, thank you to Kay and Lynn because they need to go. They told me that they need to go, and I don't want to keeping them both of them here forever. But it's thank you so much to both you and Lynn for sharing your experience. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so before that, I will be right back for now. Thank you for your hard work, Kale. Okay, no worries, Parvata. Like, thank you so much for staying here and visiting. Thank you, thank you. And with that, be right back, guys. And then we will continue the topic for the day. Okay, be right back.
Sorry. Okay, so I'm back, guys, and now we are going.
Okay, so sorry about that. And I'm back, guys. And I will still continue the rest of the stream, just like I said before, because I really want to share these things to all of you guys. And before that, let me just hide both of these guys' avatar, like this and this, and I will just make myself bigger. Okay, hang on a second, guys. Hang on a second. I will hide K. I'll hide Len, and I'll just move myself to the middle, make myself bigger. There you go. Okay, now with this, it is good already. Okay, so let's just continue. If some of you guys still here, thank you so much for staying and continuing from the last part of the story. I will just continue from that. Okay, so like I said before, the very first day of my experience in the tournament, it's that bad because a lot of things that is really tilting me, like from the connection, from the venue, like it seems like they are not prepared enough to do all of this thing, and I don't quite like it. And that is also considering it's my very first experience. Like I thought that the experience of esport is going to be fun, but turns out it's not that fun. And yeah, with that, continuing after that day, we got back into our place. Like I said before, the organization told me that yeah, tomorrow you guys will be participating for another tournament because the tournament is actually they are trying to get into the national level of tournament. So they want to secure a spot, like spot for the qualifier, which is I can understand. But what I don't like is that why don't they prepare all of these things from back then, like way back then? Why they have to schedule all of these things and arrange all of these things to make the team and all that in a very tight schedule? Like why don't they schedule it on September on making the team? Like making us meet with the team, making us signing the paperwork, like having a team and working your cooperation with your team needs a lot of time, and like it needs a lot of huge time investment because it's not an easy thing. You have to know how your team play, how your other member play, like how they prefer to approach, how they prefer on the approach to play in the game, like things like that. And it's not an easy thing, to be honest. And I don't understand why they did not considering that those kind of things. And also especially the organization is looking us just like an expendable. Like I said before, they can just replace us anytime. And also, uh, like there are more bad things about the organization, but we are not getting into that yet. So what happened is that on the second day, which is a more professional level, because I need to compete to secure a place. And again, the venue is at another mall, but again, it's so bad on the connection, and it's even worse. Like it happens a lot. And also add to that, the problem with my team is that actually my captain is doubting one of our teammates' skill. So like he did perform very bad, to be honest. Like he only contribute so little, and things like that. Like
He did not perform good. He lacks the, how do I say, like, he lacks the speed on reacting to what we command. Like, let's say we need to do this and that, and he is kind of late at reacting that. And then how he perform with his skill, it's quite lacking, to be honest. I can agree to that. But he kind of having a doubt, and then thinking like, maybe for tomorrow tournament, since we need to win this for getting a spot, maybe we need a better player than this guy. Like, to be honest, I'm against or against of this idea. Like, to be honest, I even said to my captain, no, captain, no, I don't like this. This is not how we work, and this is not an honest work, because you don't want to see or fail, evaluate what is our problem, what is our fault in the performance, instead of just putting the blame on one guy and then you decide to replace this guy. This is not how we work, and I don't like this, to be honest. And then at first that he said, okay, I like how you think about this, but sometimes you have to know that in world and in the work experience or work days, you have to think like this, because if we cannot secure our place, that means it's the end to all of us. But again, like I said, to be honest, I'm saying to myself, I don't want this, I don't like this. But I'm not the captain. I'm not the one who put I'm not the one who put decision. I'm not the one who decide. And even the organization also uh, trusting my captain and let him to do that. But yeah, so we are entering the second day under the same name, but actually the one who enter the team, like one of us, is actually an outsider. I don't like that, but well, what can I do? They really made you guys go to the lion's den. They feed you to the wolves. Yes, exactly. Just because we don't have enough preparation, which is, to be honest, it's really bad when you are trying to start a team of your own. But then again, you just put, or you just organize or manage your team half-heartedly and just expect a good result. Like, I don't understand why. Because all of us player, it's also a human. We are not like a magician. We can just snap our finger and then we have a good result. We need, we need a progress. We need to train. Like, a lot of things. This is a tournament. This is a competitive scene. It's not like we we get, yeah, like I said, like, we it's not like we have just snap our finger and then there we got our spot. It's not like that. And then yeah, like I said, I really hope that they plan all of these things way before, at least 1 month before that. Did you guys practice for months before the tournament, or we? No, not at all, Neon Nine. Like I said, the moment I arrive at Jakarta at October, that is the moment that I need to prepare all of these things. Not even practicing for months with the team, but we have to practice all of that only got 1 week, because they introduce both of us, both me and Kay, to the other player 1 week before our arrival at Jakarta. So it's like we can only train through the voice chat, not a lot of time too, because we have our own life too back then. Kay have to go to work, and then the other members also have to go to the college, taking care of college things, and of course, like, the other member have their own work too. But yeah, we only got time to train like around 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Back then, we really put our time and sacrificing our time for other things to make this work. And yeah, we only got 1 week preparation, like in the team cooperation. And then yeah, on the October, bam, all of those things happen. And what's worse is that we are fighting against a very pro team, that a team that is really good at what they are doing, and they really know what they are doing, not like us. I'm not saying that as an excuse, but not all people have the same reaction or have the same skill, because each people are different. We need to train too for a lot of things. And then after that, of course, expected the result is really bad, and we have to remember too that the venue uh the venue connection is so bad, and we lost so hard, like we lost so hard, and we fall into 10 10 place. Of course, the one who are winning the spot, it's the team that I told you they have 4 years of experience. And then after that, uh, the owner of the organization called my captain, that he said to my captain, why your team performance so poor today? Like, I did not expect this. I thought that you guys are good, and I thought that you guys can win the spot, but actually you guys are performing really bad. And then with this, I will just terminate your team. He said that to my captain. Imagine, like, he did not say that to each of us. Like, deliberately told us that, but he told that to my captain. Like, our team is going to be uh, expelled. Is going to be disbanded in only a few 2 freaking days. Imagine how bad is that? like like I said, we are just unexpendable. when it when in the reality is that making your teamwork making your teamwork works perfectly or doing good, it's not a simple thing. It's not a thing that you can have it as only in a few days or only a few weeks. But then after that, my captain somehow, like, using his skill to talk to the owner, like this and that. Like, he said, please don't disband this team for now, because I really really like my member right now. I really care about them, and I want us to be success at this scene, because we just met, and we do perform poorly, but mainly it's also because the connection also affecting how we play, and it's not supposed how we perform for today. But at least if you're willing to, please let us have another round, or at least another chance. Give us another chance. And then after that, we do got another chance, because wait a second. Okay, sorry about that. So, we do get another chance, because this is a national level, because you are going to compete from all team around Indonesia. So it's not a small case anymore. Like, this is a national level. It's quite big. For me, it's big already. It's big enough. And with that, of course, there are another chance, because the main event of this big tournament, uh, trying to secure a lot of spots from different city. So we need to participate again at another city, which is the second round for this national national slot. Uh, the second try of our chance. It's happening at my city. At that time, we do we do practice a lot already, because we did a lot of we do a lot of evaluation, and then trying to practice our skill, and then of course our skill with the teammate too. And then we even make our own tactic, our own advantage. Like, how are we going to use a tactic when we going to play at the tournament? And at the day for the second chance qualifier, we did amazing, to be honest. Like, we did so amazing because I'm not boasting, but actually at that day, our team it's the one that all people at the venue really thought that we are the big winner because we are the strongest team. Just because of how we play and how we do our tactic. But oh boy, fate chose different. So somehow, I don't know what happened or what in God's name happened. Actually, after the first round qualifier on the day, we have a very, very spectacular score. Like, we are way above all of the team inside the venue. Like, we having a double more points compared to all of the team. But then again, after hours pass and we still need to do second qualifier of that day, everything went down. So at the second round, oh my god, from we fall from the first place to the third place. So somehow at the two or two or three last rounds, we are very unlucky. So turns out there is this somehow like there's an uprising for one team. Oh my god, they did very good. Like, finally they managed to get a points that they managed to win on that day. So they are securing the first place, which is that means they got the slot for the nation to get invited to the national tournament. And we fall to the third place. And the second place is actually a team of random players that they made the team just because they're playing it for fun. Because somehow at the last rounds, they managed to kill us on the way. So we still using the same trick. We're still using the same strategy. We're still using the same tactic. But a lot of unlucky moments happened to all of us, and then we got killed, and that's why we only got to third place. And the whole event on that day, it's happening from 8 a.m. and it's done till 10 p.m. Yes, 10 p.m. Imagine how tiring that day is. I know that there are breaks like 2 or 3 hours because we need to wait for another another team that is trying to participate to win at the first round. And then after and then whoever whoever win on the first round is going to be competing at the second round. Like, it's that logic. But yeah, after the second round, we lost. We got into the third place, and then again, the owner called my captain. My stamina can handle that gaming for long. Well, you can say that I'm quite a hardcore gamer indeed. When it comes to gaming, I can just sit there for hours and I'm still fine, as long as I eat and drink, things like that. But yeah, continuing that, the owner actually called my captain again. So he said, "Why again your team is losing today? Like, what happened to what happened to the first round? Why you guys did a very spectacular thing and spectacular performance, and then you guys both not both, and then you guys fall down to the third place? Like, why?" And then he said that by our bargain, that your team is going to be disbanded. And again and again and again, my captain keep trying and things like that. I know that we are stressing, but I can imagine how stressed my captain is. And then, yeah, he kept trying to talk and talk, and finally, and actually, the captain do give us another chance. So uh, he said that this will be the last chance you can ask from me. I'm going to send you guys for another city, but you have to win this time. If you cannot win, there is no bargain, there is no excuse. Your team will be disbanded, and that happens, right? And before that, you have to remember after the second tournament done. If you remember the venue at the mall, actually we have uh, we have to change our member. And if you remember the one player that is being blamed at, he actually being told that they don't want to sadly we have to end the contract here, and you are going to be replaced by another person, which is the best friend of my captain. Like the best friend of of my captain did play better. I can assure you that he does play better. But like I said before, I just don't quite like how they handle things. But it is what it is. So our team is being finalized the second time. So they post again like another announcement that we have a little change, and this is our new team right now, and this is finalized already. But yeah, on that day, on the second chance of qualifier, we lost. And time jumps, we are going to fly to another city, which is our third and the last chance. Oh boy, that is when a lot of, what can I say, like a lot of miraculous thing happen. I'm going to say this. It may be like a bullshit thing, but I can say like I'm the person who are not really into believing a religious thing. Okay, so at the time, I remember that someone asked me, what is the hindrance on playing or on playing and entering esports scene? So the biggest hindrance for me is that actually family. I know that some people can say, what, you are the one who steer your own path, you are the one who are controlling your own experience or your own life, why you have to be really considering about your family if you really want something? Bro, each person is different, and at least for me it's not easy for me, because at that time I really need to hide a lot of things from my parents especially, and eventually I feel bad, to be honest. So the one thing that I said that a lot of miraculous thing happened is that finally I told my brother about this, that I tried to enter the pro scene and things and this and that and what happened. And at one night he chat me for a really long chat that I give time and I read it properly and carefully. The main idea is that he told me, I know that you are trying things in your life, and this time it's one of your favorite thing that you want to do, because I know that you like gaming. But you have to remember and you have to consider if this path is the one that you are going to choose, and you have to remember if this path can secure your life. Is your life going to depend on this? That is only a matter if you are managed to win big. But if you cannot win big this one, you have to try to remember and consider if you are going to continue this, will this be enough for your life? Will Can this make you get something to eat? Things around that. And then he said, this time I will help you to lie to our parents to help you to get your flight. But next time I won't do that because I feel bad and I don't like lying to my parents. But if you manage to win and secure a slot, please at least let your parents know next time. And then I'm thinking, okay, this is a very serious talk and nothing wrong with that. And then I said, okay, I will keep my promise. If I do win, I'm going to tell my parents about this. And then at the same time, a lot of my friends that saying, maybe there's nothing wrong if you try to pray, because even if you are not believing or things, there are people who are going to pray for what you are trying to do. But at least you have to do it by yourself too. And then I said again to myself, maybe they are not wrong, and maybe I need to do that. So here I am. uh, I tried to pray, and what I said in my prayer is that if this is going to be my path and it's going to be a true path for me, please let me win, help me on this one. But if this is not the way, and then you're going to let me lose, of course I'm praying to God. I'm praying that, like literally preach. And then yeah, I'm thinking that. And then you know at the day of the tournament, uh a lot of up and down, and they are actually a strong team, which is this one team have a very 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 good player. Like, oh my god, his aim, it's so goddamn good, it's so goddamn stable. Like, even if I want to compare his aim with mine, I'm nothing, because I only good at the long range shot. So at my team, I'm the one who are carrying a sniper, and my team is the one who are carrying a close range combat. So like, you know, I'm the one who are being placed as a spotter, because compared to all of my member, including K, I am the one who can spot other team faster than anyone in the team. Maybe compared to all of other player, but because I'm quite confident at that. But there are also player who can spot other team easily, just because uh the device. So you know that in logic you have to got a good device to play these kind of games, right? Or you cannot play properly because there is lag, there is a delay input. But actually there is one player who abuse a low spec phone, and then like the game is not loading all of the model in game properly. So like, even if you are far away at the mountain, other team can see you, because they will see your character, a very tiny 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 character. And that is an abuse, to be honest. But I don't have that kind of abuse. But yeah, like I said, I'm quite confident at spotting other team. Like, if say like, there is someone who are trying to run across the border or across the mountain, I can see them. Like, it's so fast, and I always know, okay, there's someone here. Okay, there's someone here. That's why I'm being trusted to bring the sniper. That is my role. And then there is this one match, and actually our team point is not really convincing, because our team never have a win at all. Like, if you guys know about PUBG, there is winner winner chicken dinner, right? That means you are winning. So how the score is from, I mean, how they did the scoring is from how much you kill enemy player. And then of course, if you are winning as the first one, winner winner chicken dinner, you will gain a lot of points. And of course, the second place, the third place, it will net you a lot of score, pretty sure. But the problem is that our team is never win, like, at all. Not a single run we win. But to be honest, we did not expect that actually our team is killing enemy team quite a lot. So there's this one enemy team that is always crossing to our team, and they always lose. So that alone kind of nets us around four heads of people. Let's say one kill can gain you total like 15 points. So yeah, one team kills, that means you can get 20 times 4. You can get, yeah, 80. That's quite a lot. And we do kill a lot of teams, to be honest, even when we never win. So the very last round, actually, one of my member died already, and then K also died already. At that time, our spot, it's really in a bad situation because in front of us there is another team that is still on full member, still four. Behind us there is another two teams, like we cannot count how many exactly, but that means we are in the middle. That means we are in a very bad spot. We can because we will get sandwiched by a lot of teams and we can die just easily. And then with that, we have to run from that place, right? So uh, our strategy is that we are using two cars, which is a super, not super, not which is an on-off-road car, which is the fastest car in the game. So because the seat is only for two people in the game, that's why we're using those of two cars. We have to separate our car. And yeah, when we are trying to run from that place, my captain is on the other car, and I'm on the other car. My captain is the one who give the comment like we need to stop at there, we need to stop at this place, we need to go where. He's the one who is giving the comment. So at that time he said, okay, we need to bomb at this building. But oh my god, good thing that he arrived first, and then actually there is another team still on full four guys. Of course he immediately died, right? And I have to change my course. And then I run from that team. Good thing that I did not get hit or anything. And because I got no choice at that time, the zone is closing in and not a lot of space that you can stop on. And at this place, at this one certain place, I have to stop at that place. And I know, I have a feeling there must be at least one person inside this building. And turns out after I do some picking and that person is not did not notice me. Good thing that I managed to kill the person. And then yeah, at that time at the last minutes there are five teams left, including my team. Only me, only one left. So because I got no choice and I hear a lot of shootings outside the building, I'm so afraid and terrified. Like, I'm so afraid, like, oh my god! And all of my team, it's having an anxiety and stressful, and they're thinking, okay, this is not going to be a win. But then again, they said, well, since we are losing already, might as well just try your best, right? And then as soon as the zone is closing in, I have to go out from the building. And the bad thing is that from the building when where I go out, I got no cover at all. Yes, exactly. Handshake intensifies. Yes. And then I see a lot of teams are trying to shot at each other. The moment I go out from the building, someone noticed me and I got no choice, right? So I have to pull out my weapon and try to at least knock one of them. But I did not manage to do that. And then I died, right? And I was like, okay, this is it. This is the end already. And then after we watch and wait, the tournament ended. We see the last round, and there's a winner already, of course. And then after that, the moment of truth. They are going to calculate the score and going to announce the winner. All of us are waiting anxiously. And then after 5 minutes, they said, "Okay, everyone, please calm down because we are going to announce the winner." And then they said, "Kale team is the winner." Like what? Like all of us, like four of us, like what? What the fuck? Like how? Like what? We cannot believe that at all. And then after I see the score, this is where I say that miraculous thing happened. You know how much point difference between the first place and the second place? Come on, take a guess. Take a guess. I will wait for you guys to take a guess on how many points difference on between the first team and the second, the winner and the second place. I'll wait for that. Meanwhile, I will drink my water. 1 point difference. Mm, close, quite close. That is a very nice guess. Quite close. So actually, we got only 3 points difference. Fucking 3 point difference, man. 3 freaking points, and that comes from my team that never getting a single winner chicken dinner. Yeah, yeah, Neon 9. 3 points difference. And as soon as I see the score, oh my god, I shout to my fullest in that room, and I make sure that everyone in the room can hear me screaming because oh my god, exactly, clutch game. So uh, the shoutcaster reached out to me, and then he said, "Oh my god, Kale, if only," like he said, "if only you died 5 seconds faster, you're not gonna win this one because the point difference will be so big. But because of your clutch play, and then you managed to survive, at least not dying 5 seconds faster, you managed to secure the first place." Imagine how amazing is that, man. Like, oh my god, that's why I scream my loudest in my entire life at that time. Because just like what I said before, and just like what I said, why it is miraculous, and I believe that about religious thing because of that thing. You remember what I said before, right? I pray that if this is my true path, please let me win and show me the way. But if this is not my path, or it's not what you are choose to be, and then let me lose. But turns out as I win with that kind of points, with that clutch. Oh my god. That day I'm so freaking happy. Like to the point I'm losing my mind just because due to the excitement. Like I'm so excited, I'm so happy. But yeah, that is my journey on the getting the slot for the qualifier. Ah, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Neon 9. But yeah, we did our best at that time. And after that, after we get our slot, and then yeah, we still continue to practice and things, all of those kind of things. Of course that there is some in between tournaments before the big event, because that is some part of uh, a practice too. Of course that we are still fighting the same team. Like we only managed to win an online tournament, I think only twice. It's that hard. Like I'm not making an excuse that I did my best. We all did our best, but at least we managed to win online tournament twice, and that is for me quite good. It's not good enough, but at least I managed to get that with my team. And then at the big main event day happen. This is where all of all of the things is coming, it's crumbling, and it's really tearing down apart. This is where all of the shits happen. So because of some experience in our in between tournaments, uh, one of us actually did say that our performance is bad, not good enough, because we are too relaxed yet around, around things like that. Maybe we did not train enough, but you have to remember, not all of us are having the same time spare, because sacrificing the time for practicing this is not an easy thing. I know that people can say you only need to have a good time management, but it's not that easy because it's so tiring. You have to talk to, you have to speak a lot of times, because for the communication, of course it's tiring. For the mentality is also tiring, because you are being expected to have a good skill, because in the mind that you have to win, right? So after after we secured the spot for the qualifier, I did my part of what is it again? My promise. Yeah, I did my part of my promise to my brother. So actually, I'm thinking that after this, I'm going to enter a national level of tournament, and I need to be transparent to my parents. There's also an unexpected event that, yes, exactly, exactly. But yeah, eventually I reach out to my parents, and then I explain to them like what happened all this time and what I did. And I do told them that I'm so sorry that I have to lie to both of you guys and a lot of times. So all this time when I'm lying, turns out I need to do a flight to do a tournament, which is actually I managed to win one. And the next big event is that I need to be I need to be competing on a national level. So why am I why am I here telling you? Because I mean, me to my parents, because I know that there are other teams that is going to compete at that time, and I'm pretty sure and I know that their parents will agree to this and they will support their kid. So this time and today, I'm doing this because I want both of you to know and at least give me a support. I want your support, and I want you guys to let me do this. Let me try this. Things around that. And then good thing that finally they are trying to be open and decide to let me to do this esports scene, and I'm okay with that. And I'm happy at the time. I'm so happy because I think that, okay, finally they are approving this, and which is a good start for me, and I can continue more after this. But no, actually, a lot of worse thing happened. So continuing from what my teammate said, that all of you guys are performing bad, and he said that there's this one time for an online tournament. He said and he believed that he can lead this team into a better team play, instead of uh, instead of following the order of our current captain. Imagine that is his own best friend, but he don't have a better words to say that. But yeah, and then from time to time when we got a tournament online, we do follow his lead, which is not my captain. And then arriving to the main big event, these things are getting spicy. So at first, it consists it not consists it separates into 3 days. So 3 or 4 days, I forgot. I think it's 4 days. So on the first day, we did good. We managed to win on the big event. We secured the first rank at first day. But then again, at the second day, all of the shit things happen again and again and again. Connection happen. Going to sleep now, Kel. I'll catch up on the next stream. Okay, Newnan, thank you so much for staying and interacting in my stream. Really, really, really appreciate that because sharing this thing, it's really important to me and very, very crucial on my life experience. But yeah, thank you so much for staying in because I love sharing this kind of things. But yeah, have a good rest. Good night to you, Newnan. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. See you next time. Okay, so continuing from that, this is where all of these things are crumbling down, and like I said, connection happens. Again, we got another hike hike ping, like 1K ping, 2K ping. I don't understand why. Even after we did use uh we did use the venue provided Wi-Fi. We even tried our own Wi-Fi. I tried I tried to tether my own phone to make out my own Wi-Fi. Sometimes it works. Sometimes there is a jumping spike on the connection. Oh my god, it's so bad. And because of that, we are so late uh, at doing our things. After we dropping down and things, we are so late. And on the second day, we ended up so bad. And I think, yeah, we falling down from the first place into five or seven. Yeah, on 5 or 7 place, I forgot. And then, you know at that time, my captain and this one member that I told you before, they have an argument. And of course, with me and K too, like, what we did is wrong, what they want is this, what this guy want is different. Like, our team balance is begin to crumbling. Like, we have an argument, and we debating on each other, we doubting on each other, things like that. It's so bad. And then, uh the main problem, like, uh the climax is on the last day. So, on one on one yeah, on one match, there is this one match that we are kind of desperate that we need to run from other team, because you have to remember that the one who participating at that time is actually a very good player, not just like half half skilled player, but no, all of them are really, really good. And there's this one time we have to run, and this guy that I told you before, my captain's friend, he said that he wants to lead for the day. And then we agreed to that because we are having an argument already. So he chose, there's this one place. It's on Miramar map on PUBG. So this place, it's really bad if you are trying to defend your team, because a lot of path that other team can get into. So, like, in a matter of seconds, you can get sandwiched by a lot of teams, and you will die for a second. Like, in a matter of second, you can die, and it's all of us. And that happens, to be honest. At the time when we are playing, we are not thinking that, like, what will happen. But then, yeah, because we are trying to defend at that place, suddenly, in a matter of minutes, there are three teams that is going to enter at the same place where we are trying to defend, because they are also trying to running from other team, and in the middle of trying to shoot. And because of that place layout, it's so bad, and you cannot see a lot of things. If you want to scout on the other team, you have to climb the building, but that will leave you exposed a lot. Like, all of your body part will be exposed, and you will get shot at easily. And then the second point is that a lot of section of that place, it's really covered. Like, there are a lot of cover, And if you want to pick, you cannot pick, and you cannot assess the situation. And especially if there are a lot of shooting happen, and then a lot of footsteps sounds. Yeah, and the result is that we died and we lost. And the next bad thing is that, you know what my manager said? She said, I know that you guys are losing already. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to cheer for the number one team at that time. I mean the one that is at the highest, who got the highest score. Like, that is not the thing that you are supposed to say when you are a manager of your own team. But we got that. Imagine she literally and deliberately said, because you guys are lose already, I was just cheering for the number one team because that team is cool. Because and I'm pretty sure I want that team to win. Fuck that shit. Oh my god, it's so goddamn bad, and I never got that kind of experience in my life from my own manager. But yeah, here we are, and we got that. Oh my god, and I'm more stressed after that, of course, because that kind of words it's not really helping, to be honest. And of course that at that time the owner also coming to watch the tournament. But yeah, the worst thing after that happened is after we got back to the room because the event is ended already. My captain and his friend is having a big, big, big fucking debate. They are shouting at each other. They are cursing at each other because both of them are trying to explain their point. So one guy pointing on that uh, the tactic at the last round, it's so bad, that's why we lost. And then at the other guy thinking different way, like he said, this is the best place for defending our team because we got a lot of covers, this and that. But turns out, the result is still bad. So but both of them are keep going at each other for freaking hours. And then at the point that finally that guy is finally decided, okay, enough of this. And then he go out, he slammed the door. And then after that, after the big event happened, uh we still in the same team, right? But the decision of disbanding our team is not known yet. But then again, what the most fucked up thing is that as soon as the tournament done and happened, the organization swapped my captain without even letting me know, without even letting the team know, without even letting the team decides what they want to do first. But the owner just said, no, 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 he's not saying anything. But actually, one day I opened an Instagram because I'm following a lot of accounts right around my esports. So I saw a post, welcome my captain's name to the other team. Oh my god, that is the most fucked up thing. So there is like a backdoor, there is like a backdoor negotiation happening between organizations. So other organization snatching my captain, and my captain cannot say anything, not everything. He cannot say anything. He cannot even say no because it's been signed already. So he have to part ways with us. But before all that, he told all of us what happened all this time. So from this point onward, I can say that some part it's my fault of what is going to happen, but some part it's actually how unprofessional the organization can be. So after my intern done, they said the organization said that they will extend our they will extend both me and K contract, but they are not going to send the paper to us, but they will give the paper to my captain and to his friend. And with that, they can be the person who act as the one who is going to sign for my contract and K's contract. So it's like we are both of us are thinking, okay, our place is secured and our contract is being extended. That turns out all this time they never made the paper contract at all. So the one who get a contract as an official paperwork contract only to my captain and only to my not my only to my captain and his friend. I know that a fair point is that the organization keep paying us each month, but at the side note, it's really unprofessional because what I think is that what did they think of me then? I'm not like some kind of a human. I'm just like what I said from the beginning, from earlier, and I keep saying it. I'm just like an expendable to them because I'm not valuable at all. They can just dump me anytime because I don't have a contract. I cannot I cannot uh, I cannot counter if they are going to terminate me. Those things around that, like they can just terminate me anytime. And then even if I say that, but I have a contract, but actually I don't. That is how they work. That is how dirty their work is. After that, my captain said, we cannot play together as a team because right now I'm in the other organization. So you guys, both of you guys, Kay and me, Kale, have to go your own. And at the same time, my captain's friend, he is trying to lick the organization boots. By lick is that he keep going to the organization building, and then he is bad mouthing us. He even said that maybe we need a separate team so that I will leave both K and Kill so that I can have my own team because I believe I can lead a team of my own. Things around that. But as soon as K know about that from my captain, he decide to sign a contract to join other team because he got an offer from other team. At first, he's going to reject that, but as soon as he heard that truth, he accept the offer from other organization, and he entered the other organization without even telling our the current organization because what can they do? We don't have a contract, so I can just do the same. I can just do dirty to you. So yeah, after that, K is going to the other team, and what more dirty is that my manager's boss trying to contact me. Like he chat me by a lot of good white lies and good words. He said, "Hey, Kel, I'm trying to reach out to you, and I'm going to say that uh, this guy said uh, your team is not working properly because all of you guys is not playing accordingly or not in sync. Like your cooperation is not good. Like because you guys are having a clash." And then he said that because you guys are lacking a determination and things around that. But then he said the next part is that he said, so now we are going to have an idea that we are going to make a second team consists of you like maybe you can be the captain, but the problem is that we need to find another player. But then again, after that, I said, no, I'm not going to go through all of that looking for another player because it's a lot of hassle and it's not easy. And I do know what happened already. So with this, I will just say that I will stop being your player, and this is where we part ways. But yeah, just with that, my esport career are ended. It's nothing amazing how it ended, but at least what I got is that this is my only one time experience in my life, and I really do love this experience at all, even if a lot of bad things also happen. But at least I will never got another chance like this. But yeah, just like a question from before that someone asked, if you got the chance and maybe if you can start your esport career faster than what you did in your life, will you do that? Yes, I will, because it's a very interesting experience and I will never get another one of these. And if it's about will you come back, and I said no, I will never go back to esports scene because it's really taxing on my end, because it requires a lot of, you know, requires a lot of dedications. I need to sacrifice a lot of my times too, and it's also because due to the fact that actually my parents is against this idea, even if after they said that they are trying to be open about this, but actually they know in their heart that they are not agreeing to this. So yeah, a lot of a lot of things that is really not helping at all to for me to continue my esport career. And that's why one of the reason and the main reason that I'm not going to go back. Yeah, I guess that's all of that's all about my experience in the sports life, or at least my esports career. I hope that all of you guys are enjoying my share of story for today around esport days. I really do enjoy sharing this to all of you guys. Like, anytime or every time someone mentioned about my experience on this kind of career, on my esport career, I will always share to them. Like whoever asks me that, I will always share about my experience, my own share of experience, because this is very memorable and this is very important. And maybe like not all of you guys are really interested on the esport, but I'm making this podcast today so that people who wants so that to all of people who wants to enter an esports scene, at least you can learn from all of this. So the thing that I can say to people who wants to start esport, starting their career on esport, they must try to remember that not all about esport is a good thing. You have to remember about the bad things too. Like Kay said, that you have to be mentally prepared to go through a toxic community, and of course that toxic community and toxic things happen, as like I said, it's going to be happen in your own team. Be glad if the toxic thing is not happening in your own team. That means that your own team cooperation is good, not like my own team, which is that even the best friend is trying to shut down his best friend just because of money talk. That's why I said that not all of the good things in esport happen. Like not only about the good things, but you guys also have to consider about the bad things when you guys are trying to enter the esports scene. And also, the one thing that you guys have to remember and consider is that if you are going to enter esport, please make sure that the organization is being transparent to you. Like literally make sure of that first. Because if not, all of the bad things will happen. Just like me. What happened to me is a really bad thing. And also, if you want to enter esport, please don't do half-heartedly, but do it do it your best. And you have to remember that you have to sacrifice a lot of things, especially like if you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, pretty sure you cannot maintain that because you have to sacrifice the time that you can spend with them. You have to spend more time on practicing in between tournaments and things like that. That's why a lot of esport players are actually single because they don't have time for these kind of things. Like let's say that K himself, he did not tell you guys, but at that time he have a girlfriend. At first that she is willing to support K at his esport, but actually along the way on K esport career, they don't have enough time to spend together. Like usually they spend together a lot of times, but because of esport they cannot do that. And yeah, eventually they break up and they never get back together. And that is what happened. So yeah, I think that's all from me because I share all of the things about my esport since life, or at least yeah, my career on esport. And my throat is getting itchy already from talking a lot. Too bad that Lin and Kay cannot stay longer because actually I thought that they can stay longer, but yeah, they have to tend to other things too, not like obligated to only talk here. But yeah, I'm very grateful to all of you guys who are staying in the stream, like to the beginning of the stream, even to the lurk. Thank you so much for staying. I hope maybe I can do another one of these, but I don't know what in the future for for the topics in the podcast. But maybe if there is some other interesting topic, or maybe if I got invited to someone's podcast, I will, and I want to. But yeah, I think that's it for me today. Thank you so much for your time, guys. And with that, I think we will try to find someone to rate. Okay, let's see who are still streaming at this time. Oh my god, this is quite tiring to be honest. But yeah, it's so much fun to be honest. It's so much fun. Okay, let's see. We will just okay. We have Shino Saito who are streaming Xenoblade Chronicle right now. Last time he rated me, but I never got the chance to rate Shino Saito. So we will just rate Shino then. Okay, so hang on a second. I need to do the things that I need to click on the rate. But yeah, so that's if any of you guys in the chat still staying, and maybe like if some of you guys want to say about something, please say something. But yeah, if like I said, if you guys considering to enter an esports scene, please remember all of the things that I shared to all of you guys here today. And again, I cannot say enough thank you, but yeah, thank you so much to spare your time to staying here. And it's getting quite late already. I hope that you guys are having a good day and having a nice rest. And until then, see ya guys next time in the next stream, which is Monday. It's going to be Monster Hunter Monday. With that, see ya guys around. Always remember, stay safe and always stay awesome. Peace out. Bye bye.
coba tadi pakai skill itu. Thank your losses.
That was a bug. That just squished.
They know about Earth. You may have been right after all, Lynn.
How was your just chatting stream, KO? Did you have fun?
Stand down. Did you already forget my first lesson? Fighting is a last resort. Our friends here appear to be able to speak our language.
How am I doing?
Which means
Pretty
we
good.
need to find out if
I had
diplomacy is a viable
a
option.
freaking long week of overtime. Like, I literally overtime like
We come
1 or
in
2 hours
peace,
every.
and we're willing to negotiate.
About what?
If you have
1
any
hour every
alien
day.
prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release.
It was tiring.
If you don't, we'll leave you in peace.
Ooh. Talking for 3 hours, sharing your own share of esports experience. Oh! What games do you do esports for again? I remember you mentioned it on Twitter, but I actually forgot. For me, I'm just like, you know, relaxing after a whole week of overtime and tiring work. Stuff like that. Smack this guy! Use an aura, get control, let's go! Oh, nearly failed that. Defeated! PUBG Mobile. Oh, okay, okay. I've never really played PUBG or like any Battle Royale games for the most part, but you know, I'm not a super competitive player.
Wonder. They did mention they were following orders.
So what do you discuss about it? I remember you... Was it someone that wanted the podcast or was it you that wanted the podcast? I remember seeing something about it on Twitter, okay. I hope you did have fun though. You said it was... Oh yeah, it's just fun, your own share of esports experience. Did you win any competitions? You know, gotta check. That's the whole point of esports. You do want to try to win some competitions. Oh, I can't wear this one. Yeah, I'll wear that. Never enter a podcast. Today's your first time doing podcast and trying. Ah, okay, okay. How did it go? How did it go? Do you like it? Cause I think that's important. Wow, national level. Someone's a big pro over here. If we ever need like esports advice, we can always find you next time. I need to give her some armor. I've been ignoring all her armor. You will learn any experience. If someone asks you, you never skip sharing it. Just to share that with your former self. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Time does pass. We do have to prioritize other things sometimes. It is the way it is. Okay, I'm going to turn off the headgear so I can actually see my characters. Save. Confirm. But yeah, as you can see right now, I'm playing a game called Xenoblade Chronicles X. This is actually the second Xenoblade game, but it's still is. And that's why most people do not know about it. Unfortunate though, because this is a really fun game. Slightly jank at times, but it's really fun. This is on Switch? No, no, no. This is Wii U. It's exclusive to the Wii U. I actually have a Wii U to play it. old game. Mighty Muscle. Okay, buff up my character. Save. But yeah, I'm like super hyped because Xenoblade 3 just had its release date announced and it's coming out earlier than initially advertised. So I'm like super excited for that. And then now I'm just like, yeah, I want to play this Xenoblade. This was my first Xenoblade game, technically. And it's pretty good. I won't say it's the best, but it's pretty good. It's also my first open world game. I actually just deleted my
wow.
old save file from many years back.
This might take
And
forever
then now
for somebody to
I
actually
started a
land
new
down
file.
there.
And I'm playing through it again. You have never played any single Xenoblade games.
Okay,
They are very
who's that?
huge and
Who's that
long
in the middle?
RPGs, so if
Not Mia?
you're not the kind that can
It's Nike.
take like super long grindy RPGs, Xenoblade is gonna be tough to get
It's
into.
Nike.
There's no time to lose.
But the combat is a lot of fun. For me.
Also,
It
Don
simulates a
Onion Rings
bit of an
going
MMO
for
feel,
the
but
chips.
it's a single player game. And I don't know, that hits the spot for me.
And no Knetter. Nobody pushed anybody.